Hello, kin. It's football Saturday, and what better way than to spend it playing some college football revamped? I am the head coach of the Mississippi State Bulldogs, and we're on a 2-game win streak. We got a big upset win over number 4 LSU 2 weeks ago. Last week, we downed Southern Miss 30-0. Great game for my defense, so hopefully we can keep that rolling this week against Texas A&M. First, remember to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell down below. Greatly appreciate it. And recruiting, I got a couple more commits. One big one. Let's get down to that. Let's get down to the commitments. Quarterback, number 5 scrambling quarterback in the country, TJ Jackson. 81 overall. He's going to be a huge boost for us. So really looking forward to getting him on campus. And we got outside linebacker Thomas Hines. Help solidify our defense a little bit. We're working on building depth as much as we are trying to get some better starters. So a bit twofold there. Hines will probably be a depth guy to start his career, and hopefully he'll develop into a solid starter by the time he's an upperclassman. I'm still working on a bunch of these guys on my board. I cleaned up my board a little bit. So the only guys I got left that I don't have any points on right now, I have been winning just by passively recruiting these guys. Obviously their overalls aren't great, but again, I'm also trying to build depth. So I'm leaving them on my board for now. I got a bunch of guys coming in on visits against Troy. Yeah, I got a bunch of guys come. Some of these guys have already come in, but a lot of these guys are also waiting for a chance to come in. That will be next week against Troy in week 8. So recruiting's going pretty well. We just got a huge boost with that quarterback commit. TJ Jackson. Looking forward to getting him on campus. I got a feeling he will compete for the starting quarterback job next season. But let's get into some stats. I haven't done stats yet for the season. Let's see where everybody's at. All right, Mitchell has earned the starting gig since we adjusted our offense. He is a true freshman, so TJ Jackson will have some work to do if he wants to start next year. Justin Mitchell's really turned it on as of late. He's got a 201 QBR, 61 of 76 attempts for 883 yards, 6 touchdowns, only 1 interception. He's completing 80% on his passes. Really good job for us so far. 22 sacks. I mean, my offensive line is just not good, but some of those sacks are on Mitchell as well. Sometimes he holds the ball too long. Mitchell is also my leading rusher, 86 attempts, 107 yards for 3 touchdowns. Seth Berry's pitching in, 20 attempts, 104 yards. He's got a 5.2 yard per carry average, so that's really good. For a minute there, we were running Marks, our tight end, on some option plays. We quit doing that. Wasn't working that great. His average is pretty good, but honestly, for out an entire course of a game, not the best. Griffin is still a pitch man, my slot receiver. 11 attempts, 54 yards. Pruitt, the other one, 4 26 yards, 6.5 yard per carry average. So all these guys are chipping in just a little bit. Will Rogers ran the ball a lot early. He only has 2 yards. Sacks took away from some of his rushing totals, so a little bit quiet on the ground. We're still working on boosting our run game a little bit. Griffin receiving 21 receptions, 230 yards, 1 touchdown. Gardner's had a monster year so far, 19 receptions, 453 yards. That's a 23.8 average yards per reception. Pretty good. 4 touchdowns. Gardner's definitely our big play guy. Marks, our tight end. It's quiet as of late. I quit using tight ends. I struggled with that decision because I got some decent tight ends, but ultimately spread is what I know and love, so that's what we're going to do. And I got my wideouts are better than my tight ends, so I'm going 4 wide. Spivey, 11, 186. Wally, 14, 254 and 1. He's my other outside receiver. He struggled a little bit to break the press. Pruitt, 8 receptions, 103 yards, and 1 touchdown. Pruitt's the guy that's really benefited from me switching to 4 wide receiver sets. He gets to see the field more often. My offensive line, not good. I mean, we're just giving up way too many sacks. Everybody is across the board. Some of that was the early offensive woes until we got things solidified. So hopefully continuing forward in this new system, they will continue to look better. Defensively, not bad. They do a good job of just getting stops and getting the ball back to the offense. Not a lot of flashy plays, only 1 interception, 3 forced fumbles, all of which were recovered by us, which is good, but pretty quiet, but just doing their job. Like last week against Southern Miss, they pitched a shutout, so just quietly going about their business. So that's what we got on the stats so far this season. And I think it's time we get into it. We are at Texas A&M, going on the road, facing the SEC opponent, a good one. Their overall is a 99. So we got our work cut out for us. They are unranked, but that don't mean a whole heck of a lot, does it? Doesn't mean they're not a good football team. All right, so I am sticking with my run and shoot offense. We primarily want to run out of it as much as we can. And like last week, we ran a lot early, and that helped set up some big plays in the passing game, trying to get vertical. So that's going to be our game plan in this offense. We're going to try to run, bring the defense up, put an extra safety in the box, and then we're going to start trying to throw over the top on you. So that is what we shall continue to attempt to do. All right, they win the toss, so they're going to kick. So it'll be up to my offense to help set a tone early. Usually I like to get my defense out there, but they won the toss, so I don't get the option. I'll take a knee for a touchback. I'm going to come out and trips, see what kind of look they give us right out of the gate.
The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive.
All right. I'm going to stay in the run look. There we go. Good play on first down. 8 yards. Wide receiver Griffin takes it on the dive. See motions in for our triple option plays. We'll just try a straight read option. Gives it again. Ooh, just barely gets the first down. That's good for us. We'll try a motion quarterback power. See if we can get the edge here. I'm mildly concerned they're not going to motion their corner. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. They are playing zone. My halfback is going to be a lead blocker, so hopefully we can pick up some blocks there. Ooh, good decision by Mitchell to cut back. A bit of a zone look for him. So, if they continue to want to sit in zone, then I'm going to run motion away from. This wide receiver is going to run around in motion as the pitch man. We are not going to run that play because they're bringing people down. Try to go vertical then. He does get it away. Finds him. Ooh, baby. Come on. Get there. Big play from Whaley. That's how we like to start the game. I audibled him to a streak route. You know, they brought the safeties down into the box to help stop the run. So we take advantage. That's how the offense is designed to work. And you gotta love it when a plan comes together. So like I was saying, if they're going to stay in zone, then I don't have to worry about the corner coming in motion with Pruitt. So that should mean we get the advantage over there if they're in zone. They do stay in zone. Ooh, going to have to pitch quick. He does not. The corner came down to play the pitch. He played the quarterback instead of taking away the pitch man. It's unfortunate he did not pitch it right away there. Otherwise, that's probably a touchdown. I'm going to run quarterback power without running motion this time. If they're not going to motion away, then I'm just going to stay here. Oh my gosh, we didn't block anybody. What are we doing? I mean, nobody really blocked. The pulling lineman and the halfback blocked nobody. And that's not good for us. The offense isn't going to work very well if you're not going to block anybody. No offense is going to work well under those conditions. We're backed up. They're giving me a light box. I'm going to stay with the run. Ooh, they do motion across this time. Get the pitch. There we go. Get in there. Beautiful. So they had us backed up. I was hoping they would come out protecting against the pass. They did. We decided to call a run play and stuck with it. We get in the end zone first. That's what we like. Come on, defense. That's what I'm talking about. Playing solid football as of late. Loving it. Really doing a fantastic job. Getting it done. We'll try a halfback lead read option.
Big chunks of yards through the air. You wonder if they'll go back to that same strategy, or will they start to lean a little bit more on their ground game?
Good decision to keep it. Good blocking on the outside by the receiver. My goodness, he made about 12 yards upfield before anybody even touched him. Great job on the perimeter.
And a good decision there by the quarterback.
I'm just going to call a little inside zone play. Just a little play to the halfback. Are kind of doubling on the outside. Interesting. I'm going to stay in the run play, see how we do. Beautiful. Good 5 yards out of it. 6 yards. Easy yards. We just call dive play. I got no problem with that. They're giving me a light box at the moment. I'm going to try to run a little veer option, I think. See if we can really put some pressure on the middle of their defense, where they seem to be a little bit light. Yeah, they're all extended again. There we go. Beautiful. Run game's working well right now. Hopefully that means they will start to press and we can start to win some one-on-ones to get vertical. Try another read option play here. I'm going to flip it. I want to come towards this side where the safety is a little bit further back. They got a bunch of guys stacked out on the left there. I'm going to try to run this to the right. He gives it on the dive. Ooh, monster hole. Love it. Love it. This run game is rolling right now. They have no answers so far. Let's see if how they feel about staying in a zone. They stacked the defender out there. So we're going to run read option away from that guy as best we can. Just like that. Oh, no. Oh, no. He fumbled. Okay, so if we had a problem with our offense so far, it's Mitchell does fumble the ball a bit. And that's not great for us. I'm pretty sure he fumbled this. I'm going to challenge it anyways. I'm not worried about losing a timeout in the first half. Yeah, he definitely fumbled that. He just got clocked. Maybe slide next time, bud. Maybe a slide next time would be great. All right, so my defense is in a pickle now. Offense was driving, looking good, feeling good, and then we got they forced a turnover on us. Defense only gave up 3. That's solid. They got the ball at like midfield, so really great drop. Really great job. I can't talk. Really great job by the defense holding them to only 3 points there. Definitely pleased with that. All right, he's going to take off with it. Just don't fumble. I'm okay with you running the football. Clearly, hasn't run quite a bit of option. Just don't fumble the football, please. That's killer, man. See if Whaley can win that matchup at the top of the screen. I think he's got him. He decides to take the out route. I think he had. Did I miss something out there? Was there a defender out there? Or did he just not find him? It could be the corner turned and ran better with him than I thought. Okay, he would have had to lay out a nice one there. I would have been okay with him taking that shot. He's got enough of a lead on him there. A good throw would have got the job done. So he took the safe out route. I guess I can't complain too much about that either, can I?
They need about 3 yards to get the first down. Third down.
They've definitely moved some guys up into the box. Run a little inside-outside to play action. There we go. Nice first down.
At the 40.
Looks like they're stacking the outside on us, maybe even stacking the box a little bit. So I'm going to try an option towards my numbers side, toward my wide receivers. Yeah, so they got this defender stacked on the outside here at the bottom of the screen. So we're going to go away from him with the triple option, where we have numbers out there. Does not pitch that ball. If he gets that ball out of there, that's a big play. He just holds on to it and eats it. Unfortunate. Really need him to pitch that ball. I'm going to run... let's go play action. Or no, not play action. Let's run read option towards my wide receiver side.
It's 2nd and 13.
See if they keep stacking that defender out. They don't this time.
Holds a 4-point lead.
I'm okay staying in this, though. If he does not play the dive, that could be a nice play up the middle. A nice play up the middle either way. Nice. Love it when you get the first down just running for it. Thankfully, Mitchell held on to the football. A little concerned about him now. Coughing up the football every time he takes off to run, but for the most part, he does pretty good. I shouldn't be that worried about it. I'm going to stay in the play action look here. To bring some heat. We get somebody open. Another big play. So we're ripping off some big plays. That is nice. We should really be up 14-0 right now. I'm confident we would have scored on that last drive. We would at least be up 10-0 if Mitchell didn't fumble, wouldn't have fumbled the football. But that's the way it goes sometimes. You got to roll with the punches every now and then. Let's come out with a simple read option. Are kind of extended towards that weak side again. We'll stay in this. Ooh, not good blocking. Oof! The blocking not as good that time. Corner is able to rip off of that block by the wide receiver. We'll try middle slant here. Get in. Beautiful. Good find. Whaley, I audibled him into a in route. It works. Mitchell diagnoses it, finds him. Whaley fights his way into the end zone. Really liking this offense so far. They're not the prettiest wins. We're not crushing people by any sense of the imagination. But we are playing better teams tight. We're not letting them just run away with it early. We're getting points on the board, making them fight for it. Defense playing really well lately. My goodness. Really, really well right now. Come out and play action. I might take a shot here on first down.
I think the defense right now is just sitting back on their heels. They're allowing the offense to
Oh, come up on me.
And one thing is that any defensive coordinator will tell you,
Switch these two. Short out route and then streak Whaley. Oh, Whaley gets jammed up. Oh no, he throws the interception. I took a chance there. Probably shouldn't have. I don't know where he was going with that football, but that was a really poor throw. I think he had a step on him. He just rifled it instead of floating one over the top. So unfortunately, that lets Texas A&M back in it. That's a bummer. Should have just played it safe and gone into halftime. You know, hindsight's 20/20. What are you gonna do? Mitchell had played really, really well up to that point, so you know, I take my chances.
first rule on offense is to take care of the football. These guys need to remember that on this drive.
Pass complete and taken down
I'll
immediately.
be a little aggressive still.
5 yards from that completion.
I have faith. I have faith in my guys. We're gonna stay aggressive on them.
They got 5 yards on the play, and that's always a good game.
Might not have it in here. There it is.
They're about 4 yards
That's the play we're
away
looking
here
for.
on second down.
They come out double deep safety. That's
In the shotgun.
not ideal.
Wide out.
Oh well. Puts one out there. Hey.
He's taken down around the 44-yard
I'm going to call a hurry up. We're going to go vertical again.
Mississippi State is up by 4.
If we get this off quick enough and maybe get some yards, I can use my last timeout for a field goal. No, we're going to run out of time. All right, I'm going to call a timeout here. 2 seconds left. I'm just going to take a shot on a Hail Mary. Because why not?
So it's 2nd and 12.
Doesn't even matter, really.
On the 46-yard line. One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here.
I'm not going to get it off. I meant to... I hit triangle and then I was going to hot route, but it did not... My controller didn't read the game didn't read me trying to hot route, so when I hit X, it just snapped the ball. It's alright, wouldn't have done anything anyways. Unfortunately, we have to give them the ball, so they got a chance to take the lead on us. They don't, because my defense is playing amazing. I'm going to give my defensive coordinator a raise. I think that's what we're discovering here. He's going to need a raise.
With the offense ready to get things going again.
Looks like they're going to come out pretty aggressive against my rushing attack. I'm going to call a run play again just to see if they give me the same look. If they do, we'll have to audible to a pass play. I just want to see if it was if that's the adjustment that they're making or if that was just a look they were giving me on that particular play.
26-yard line. 2nd down.
They are still crowding up towards the line, aren't they? All right, then. There we go. It's time to start getting vertical then. That's how they want to play it. If you're going to bring everybody up, then I'm going to try to go vertical.
Very nice pass for the first down.
That's simple.
From the 43-yard line. 1st down.
All right, now they got their safeties deep.
Mississippi State is up 4.
See if they bring a safety down. They don't. I'm going to stay in the run. Pitch it. There you go. Good 5 yards. Only 3 yards? Thought it was more. Regardless, I like 3 yards. I'll take 3 yards in a cloud of dust if I have to. That is fine by me. I'm going to go back to a little veer option.
2nd and 7.
See if they give me a light box. I got everybody pulled in. I'll try to go vertical here. I'll slant him. Might have Gardner up the sideline. He did, but he decided not to take him. He went to the slant route. Yeah, I guess the corner, he played a little soft, but he was in good position. I'm glad he took the slant route. I thought from my perspective over on the sideline camera, I thought that Gardner had gained a little more space than that. So, good decision by the quarterback.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Back to the run game a little bit. Hold on to the football, please.
He works the left for a nice gain.
Good 5 yards. We'll try a motion play action here. Motion the wide receiver and run a little play action out of it. Might even streak Gardner here. Jam him on the outside. He's going to take off with it. He's got lots of room. Oh, man. We need to get Justin Mitchell to learn how to slide. He just keeps running. He's dropping his shoulder trying to run into linebackers. And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. You don't need to do that. In fact, I would prefer it if you didn't do that.
From the 20-yard line. 1st down.
Call a little inside trap play here. There we go. Beautiful. Gotta give the halfback some love every now and then. Just go to a little dive play. We've been working the edges with the option look, so why not? I might just go with a traditional read option look here. 2nd down. Oh, and a safety down into the box too, huh? Good. That means it's easier for my offensive lineman to get a block on the safety. Put that outside defender in a bind. Make him choose incorrectly. I'm going to go with a little dive play here. Just a little simple dive to my halfback. My quarterback's a little tired. I don't really want him carrying the ball. So we're going to try to just run this in right up the middle. We got a bunch of defenders stacked in there. Uh-oh. Ran out of time to audible to a better... I need to fix my audibles. For some reason, when I try to audible out of this set, my play action audible and my quick route audible are both a screen pass. The same screen pass for some reason. So, I do need to get in and fix my audibles on this. I think that's obvious. Try some slants. See if we can get a touchdown here through the air. Ooh, close. We got close.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in.
I'm bringing the backup Will Rogers here. I do want to call a run play, but I don't want to leave Mitchell in if he's tired. Risk injury. That would not be ideal. Try a little triple option maybe. See if we can run this one in. Okay, I like the setup. See if we can get that outside edge there. Pitch it. Oh, he's not going to get there. Man, I thought we had him outflanked there. We should have been able to get that. Well, I hate to take a field goal down here, but it is the smart decision. I can't come away with nothing. Texas A&M is too close. We need to at least go up by 7 here. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. Hopefully we hit the field goal. It's kind of awkward trying to line up the field goal without being behind the kicker, but we manage. All right. So the best they can do on their next possession is tie us. Makes me feel a little bit better. And they do. We'll try a little veer option out of the trip set.
You want to take the pressure off you and put it on your opponent.
Pretty good play. 4 yards. Pretty good. Oh, I still have Will Rogers in there. Let's change that. We got to put Mitchell back in there. He's a little bit more dynamic of a runner.
It's second down, 6 yards to go.
And I only took him out because he was tired. Probably part of the reason why the option on the goal line didn't work. That was poor blocking, 67. What are you doing? That was awful blocking. My gosh.
That way the ball carriers will have a little bit more room to get to that second level.
Ugh. Could at least pretend to try to block him. That was atrocious. It's one of the worst attempts at blocking I've ever seen. Where are you going?
He makes his way out to about the 35. Texas A&M just took their first time.
4th and inches.
They still managed a good gain on third down, and sometimes that's enough to get your confidence back.
Where's the play I want? Try that.
And the offense is still on the field.
Get up there, baby. There we go. We are not giving Texas A&M the ball. No, sir. Not if I got anything to say about it. We got some clock to use. Just going to run an inside zone. See if my halfback pick up. Ooh. Pressing me, are you?
He's going left.
Woo! Woo! What a dime! What a dime! The slot man floats it over about 3 defenders over there. Woo! Gutsy. Gutsy. Oh, I think my stomach jumped up into my throat when he let that one go. I was not confident in that decision to throw that ball. There was a lot of defenders over there. Actually, flip those. There's nobody there. He's going to take off with it. Hold on to the football, please. Good run. Hold on to it. Beautiful play. Lovely. Great decisions. Justin Mitchell. Just really playing a great game right now. We'll try this halfback trap dummy again.
From the 22-yard line. First down. Just over a minute in the fourth quarter.
We've got quite a few guys in the box here. Yeah. It's okay. We're close enough now where a field goal will win it. I just want to get a little bit closer. I'm going to keep the ball. I'm going to be content to just keep the ball on the ground. Let's see if I can run some option towards the weak side of the formation. I seem to be leaving that open again. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, they're just coming downhill playing the run. I don't blame them. It's what I'd be doing. It's exactly what I would be doing. Just going to try a halfback direct snap. Let's see if we can get a couple yards closer for a field goal try. I can't get nothing out of that. But he did get to the middle of the field, so there's that.
His defense just came up with one of the biggest stops of the game in a vital spot in this fourth quarter.
Let that clock run down, then we'll go bring our field goal unit on.
The Bulldogs taking their first time out of the half.
All right, field goal unit, it's on you.
This is it, guys. He makes this one in the game.
They're going to ice him.
If not, we're going to overtime.
They're going to try to ice him.
Call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Texas A&M's out of timeouts.
It's using all their timeouts. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Woo! Victory for the Bulldogs. Ha ha! It wasn't the prettiest game. You know, we're going to have to win ugly this year. Accept it. Love it. That's what we do. A 99 overall rated Texas A&M team, and we take them down. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we switch to this offense. Make things more difficult for their team. Spread them out. Keep them guessing. Love it. Great job by Mitchell. The only miscue he had was two bad interception at the end of the half, which I probably shouldn't have put him in that position anyways, and a fumble. But overall, he's playing really, really well. I feel like being a freshman, he's making good decisions when to run and get the heck out of the pocket. So he's flashing some playmaking ability. Sometimes that works against us, but look at that, 91% completions. No pass touched the turf today. The one incompletion was an interception. It's 11 of 12, 209 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks. 3 sacks. I don't know how. We'll see how much of that was on the O-line. He also added 82 yards rushing on 22 attempts, 3.7 yard per carry average, 8 for Barry, 23 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 attempt, 4 yards for Rogers, 1 for 10, 1 for 8. So we spread the ball out pretty quick. The only consistent runner is Mitchell. Obviously, he's the quarterback, so all option runs through him. Griffin had 3 receptions, 41 yards. Pruitt had 3 for 49. Wally had 3 3 for 74 and a touchdown. He had that couple big plays out of him today. That was nice. Quentin Torber, 1 for 6, and Gardner, 1 for 39. He ain't catching it unless it's a big play. That Gardner is our Cornelius Johnson this year, apparently. But overall, pretty quiet. Texas A&M's defense was pretty good. So we weren't able to do much that was consistently working. Had to switch things up quite a bit. Quiet day defensively as far as sacks, interceptions, and fumbles are concerned. But overall, a good day. Held Texas A&M to only 17 points. That's plenty good enough for us to get the win. It should be. If my offense is doing their job, that should be enough. And it was. So, that'll wrap this one. Remember, all love, all the time. Peace.